it's like, welcome back to my channel. So I don't know when I'm gonna post this, hopefully today or tomorrow. Actually, yeah, definitely by tomorrow, for sure. I promise. Wow, so that was a freaking lie. Actually, literally after I filmed this that night, New Year's Eve, some crap went down in my life that I've had to attend to for the past week. So that's why this is going up super late. It happened though. Welcome to 2020. Happy New Year's to me. But right now, where I am in this universe that I exist in at the moment, it is New Year's Eve. Meaning today is the last day of the decade. Oh my God. My window was open and someone just heard me do that intro 35 times. So, oh my God, okay. Anyways, yeah, today is the very last day of the decade, which is insane. I feel super duper old just because, wow, I've been alive for over 2 decades. Wow, okay. Woo! What have I been doing for the past 2 decades? I don't know. Learning how to be a person? Who knew it took 2 decades to learn how to be a person? Wow, okay. I guess life is supposed to start now, but sure. I'm not even 20 years old, I'm 24. I'm well past this. Whatever, okay. Anyways, and I have not done any rituals or spells to bring in the new year. I know I've been a very lazy witch lately. But today, that's gonna change. Every year for the past like 3 or so years, I make a vision board. This one is missing some stuff because I like ripped it off to put on my new board, but this is, oh, it's upside down. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't do that well. I did maybe like 50% of what's on this board, but I did move across the country and I guess that's all I did. But it felt like it took up a lot of time. Whatever, I'm gonna do better this year. All right. I'm gonna stop myself past me because what the heck, 2020 is supposed to be being positive and hyping yourself up. I did a heck ton this year. I moved across the country. That's a huge deal, girl. Why are you doubting yourself, girl? You got this. You did so much. You flourished this year. I don't want to hear none of that negativity again this whole video, you hear me? So today I'm going to be making my 2020 vision board, but this year I'm gonna put a little witchy spin on it. I'm going to actually put like a spell on my vision board and make it like a whole ritual that's ongoing throughout the whole year. I haven't done this before and I haven't seen anyone else do it, so I'm kind of just winging it, but I believe in my magic and I believe in my ability to make up rituals, so we're just gonna do it. Before I get into the actual making the vision board process, I have to get myself ready. Just like before any ritual or spell, you want to like prepare your mind and get into the mood. Not get into the mood, that sounds like I'm about to have sex. You want to get into the right headspace. You want to have a clear head to improve the results of your magic. On my altar over here, if you would so kindly turn, this is my altar. It's very messy, I'm sorry. I have some frankincense burning. It is my favorite incense at the moment, so that's burning. And also, before I started filming, I put on some like relaxing meditation music. So I'll bring you guys over to my little workspace here. Ta-da, it's my bed. Okay, I have all my supplies. I have my vision board with all my pictures. I got some Sharpies, some scissors I don't think I'll actually need anymore. The sigils I drew up, some glue, wand, and sage. I also did my makeup, pink and green, which are very spiritual colors to me. It's a long story, but just trust me. So yeah, this is the vision board. I have all these pictures that I just like got off the internet and printed at CVS, and I cut them into perfect little square shapes. And what I'm gonna be doing is using sage to cleanse everything, just because I got this board from like CVS, and I'm sure it has some bad vibrations in it. So I'm going to cleanse absolutely everything, even the Sharpies. And where the actual spell comes in is for each picture I made a sigil. So I have about 9 or 10 different sigils that I made up here, and I'm going to kind of scatter them and just like draw them on with silver Sharpie. If you want a video explaining how to make sigils, I can do that. It is pretty simple, but that's not what this video is about. So yeah, sigils are pre-made. I also got this new wand that, oh my God, look at it. Oh my gosh. It was my Nana's, and my Nana just passed away, so there it is. It's so beautiful. It's like crystals. I don't know. It's so beautiful, and it like fits perfectly, and wow, I'm actually really in love with. I feel really strongly about it, so we're gonna be using that when I cast the sigils today. So the things I want for 2020, I'm gonna go through them all. Here is the first one. It's a picture of my gym because I want to start going to the gym more. So ta-da, yes, it is Planet Fitness, very fancy. I also have like some quotes scattered around. So this one I really like is from a book I read about being in your 20s. The possibility for greatness and embarrassment both exist in the same space. If you're not willing to be embarrassed, then you're probably not willing to be great. Moving on up, I have this picture of like just this laptop because this year I want to finally transition to only working from home, like working online. So that's what that means. Next is a picture of this random woman's body because I love this woman's body and I want to have a body similar to this. Then we have a picture of the Eiffel Tower. On my vision board last year I wanted to go to Paris, but it just didn't happen because we moved and it was just tight with money, but I really want to go to Paris this year. Next I have this picture of this pink and pretty sunset, which represents me and Lonnie's relationship. I won't get into too much detail, but that one is for Lonnie. Next, I have this witchy picture, just this person like with their book of shadows, because I really want to focus more on my witchcraft this year. I feel like I really fell off like the last 6 months and have been super lazy, so more witchcraft. Next, I have this quote. It says, vibrate so high that toxic people in your life fall back because they no longer know how to approach you. No more toxic people, 2020. Next, down here, this is one that I had from last year, is just to have 10,000 Instagram followers. I obviously didn't hit that this year, but I did really good this year, so I'm not feeling bad about it. This next one I'm not going to show you because it's a picture of my bank account, but it's basically how much money I want to have saved by the end of the year. Then the middle of my board is this picture, my roaring 20s. I've technically been in my 20s for 4 years, but you know, 2020, I thought this was super cute because I love the 20s, the old 20s. So hopefully I love the new 20s just as much. Here's another one from last year. I just wrote live in love and peace, and it's like chakras and they're all aligned and perfect. I really want to incorporate more love in my life this year. Here's this quote, new beginnings are often disguised as painful endings. This was on my vision board last year and I definitely felt this last year, especially by moving to Minnesota from Vegas. It was a very painful ending, but it was a new beginning. Next is a picture of my YouTube and just how many subscribers I want this year. I want to get to 10,000. I know it's a lot, but that's what I want. Moving to the other side of my vision board, I have a picture of a scale. I really want to lose a bunch of weight this year, so I want to weigh 170 pounds this time next year. That's the goal. We're gonna do it up. Next is another quote from my favorite book and movie, The Great Gatsby. It is, my life has got to be like this. It's got to keep going up. We're going on up all 2020, boys! Next, I have a picture of a car. This is a black Prius. This is the car that I want. I really, 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 really need to buy a new car, so black Prius it is. Next, I have a picture of me and Finn. If you follow me on other social media, you know that my other sweet baby ferret passed away this past year. So I really want to spend more time with Finn and just appreciate him, because you never know when the people you love are gonna leave you. Next is a picture of my TikTok. I want 10,000 TikTok followers. I know that's a lot considering I only have like 500 right now, but you know, a girl can dream. Next is a picture of a therapist office. I really need to start going to therapy and working through all the things in my brain. Honestly, that's how I'm going to accomplish all of these goals, is if I get my head right. So I'm gonna start going to therapy and really working through all my issues. Next is a quote, make it happen, shock everyone. It's always been a really big thing in my life to prove other people wrong. And I feel like most of my goals right now, or all of my goals, I don't feel like I have a lot of real support, like from people in my life. I don't know how to explain it. That's probably gonna come off really bad with the people that do support me. I don't feel like people really believe I'm going to make it on the internet, so I'm gonna shock everyone. And lastly, I want to start yoga. That wasn't a very extravagant last picture, but I just went around the board, so yoga. Okay, so that's all my pictures. So now I'm going to burn some sage over the board, the pictures, the Sharpies, to make sure they're nice and cleansed and ready for the intentions that I want them to have. Okay, all my pictures are saged. I also saged my wand and all these Sharpies. So now I'm just gonna take a minute and glue all of them down. And once they're all glued down, I will sage like the whole board as a whole. Another thing, if you're planning on trying this, is as I'm like dealing with each picture, like as I sage it and as I'm gonna glue it down, I'm really gonna focus on the intention that I want like associated to that picture, and how it would manifest in my personal life. All right, here it is. All the pictures are stuck down. It's looking very cute, if I do say so myself. So now I'm going to take all my sigils and kind of like write them in between all the little cracks. Something I read about sigils once is it is helpful to forget what the sigil means. So I just have them randomly all written down here. I don't know what each of them means specifically, so I'm just gonna kind of scatter them around. I don't really remember why it's important to forget what they mean, but that's what I read, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not a very good witch. Ta-da! So here's the board with all the sigils. I'm like actually really proud of myself because my sigils look very cool. Good job. Next step is I am going to take my wand and I'm going to kind of trace the sigils and charge them with my energy. I'm going to flip this bad boy over to this blank side. Wow, I should have taken this off. I'm a bad witch. Oh, that came off very easily. Dope. So now on this back side, the part that is going to be facing the wall, once I hang this up so I won't be able to actually see it, I'm going to draw a giant pentagram and put my final like statement of declaration that all these things are to be so. Okay, so this is the back. Not super fancy, but whatevs. Here is the statement I decided to use. I like to use this after spells and rituals. It is, I declare these things to be so and in perfect alignment with my highest good. So it is. Some witches say so it is, some say so mote it be, but I like so it is. So that's the back, ta-da! Honestly, it looks so good. Oh my god. Lonnie has to be vacuuming right now, right when I'm filming. He has to be. No respect around here. I hope you guys like this video. I hope you have a wonderful new year, a wonderful 2020, and you get all the things that you wish for. And I'll see you guys next video. Bye!
I wanna find a new perspective. I wanna see the light. I wanna fight. I wanna run. I wanna walk. I wanna crawl anywhere but here. 'Cause when you're near me, I can't